Next to me I have the occupant. Her name's Christina Sharp.
Yes.
Yes. And Christina has played around with it at Ouija board at the age of...
First age I was 24.
24. And she has an entity that follows her. It has appeared to her as Freddy Krueger. It has appeared to her as Michael Myers. She has dreams of death. So I'm going to let Christina go ahead and explain the story.
Okay, began when I was 24. I just, me and my husband actually known each other since I was 11. But we had finally gotten together at the age of 24, right after I'd broken up with my other boyfriend, my ex. And we got curious. We started using a Ouija board. We took it to Wildcat Canyon Park. Sat at the picnic table. The minute we asked it a question, we asked if it was the White Witch of Wildcat Canyon. We heard something fall through a tree, hit a table, blow the top of the Ouija board, which we had slanted against the bottom of the box. Right after that, I felt some hand on my leg. I got freaked out. It was me, my husband, my friend Maria, and my friend Boomy. We all got upset. We ran through the park, grabbed everything, the Ouija board and everything, ditched it in a bush, didn't come back to get it. I just kind of left it there. Let's see, that was the last time the first time and the last time for a while I touched it. Then when I was 29, I moved into this place in McBride Avenue in Richmond, 3510 McBride. And it was a gated-in house, one-story house. I was by myself. I'd be in the kitchen, looking in the mirror in the reflection. I'd see things going behind me, back and forth, footsteps. It gradually got more and more. One thing I didn't say before is I remember waking up to a bang, 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 bang on the wall. Freaked me out. I started to wake Rob up. He didn't believe me. He just go back to sleep. Then after that, I just witnessed things just kind of moving around the house. We had a video camera in our front window, which was, we actually thought people were trying to break in. But it moved from the inside all the way outside, taking a side view of the neighbor's house back into the window by the time I woke up. It got gradually worse. The water was cold all the time. We finally got sick of it. We used the excuse the fact that we couldn't afford it just to leave. We moved into my mother-in-law's house. And the night that we were moving out, my husband started mopping the floor. He fell asleep and the whole floor was mopped. When we moved to my mother-in-law's house, we were really heavy into the meth because I was afraid to go to sleep at night, so I stay up awake all night long waiting for whatever was in the house to just leave me alone. I wasn't scared of it when I was on that stuff. I wasn't freaking out. I just kind of let everything go. When I moved to my mother-in-law's house, things seemed fine for a while, and then it started getting worse. We heard things going off. My little chihuahua I used to have started barking off the hook at things going into the house. One point in time, I was with my husband. My daughter was asleep on the bed. We started fighting. We sat down on the bed. We were still fighting. Something bit me on my left leg, right above my mole. I can't really see it right there. Then it turned around and bit him in the face.
They kicked a hole in your bathroom door?
Yeah, they kicked a hole in my bathroom door here when we moved in here.
I'll show you where that's at, Big Al, real quick.
I'm shaking. I'd wake up, my husband would be at outpatient rehab. I'd be by myself because I didn't get my daughter back yet. I didn't get her back till May 2nd. But before that, I'd be asleep trying to take a nap. It would wake me up, knocking on the door lightly like my husband does, open the door, yelling, "Chris, Chris, Chris," and I wake up and there'd be nothing there. I hear the door sliding back and forth. I hear the front door open and close. One night I actually went into my daughter's room and I felt this feeling. I woke up to this feeling that the room was just spinning uncontrollably. Didn't know what it was. One night I was looking up some things on the internet, and then I was joking around with my husband, calling him the devil and stuff. You're the devil, because he's an asshole sometimes. And something called me up on my phone right in front of my husband and said, "I'm your husband." And it didn't sound human at all. It was like, oh hell no. And I just kind of freaked out, and I handed my husband the phone, and my husband said, "Well, there's nothing scary about that. It sounded human, and it just said he was looking for Jose." And I'm like, that's not what it asked me. And told me I was his wife, or he was my husband. And right after that, just things were just getting stranger.
So it actually said, "I am your husband."
I am your husband.
It sounded inhuman, and your husband was right next to you.
My husband was right next to me. We only have one phone.
Okay.
So that's basically, I mean, then it kicked a hole in my door, and I was on the phone with my church friends from New Birth. Basically after that, nothing really that intolerant happened. I was walling one time at my inpatient, and I had a dream. And something grabbed me, and then I woke up with a huge bruise on my arm. Of course, nobody believed me about that. They thought I was out there seeing people. So that's about it.